Welcome to a day in my life in ParmesanPalms world. There's the famous counter. Do you guys say Parmesan or Parmesan? Good morning, puppy. Good morning, doggy. I thought I'd take you guys along in my life just for a day. Good morning, chickens. So you can see a bit behind the scenes and see also that I don't take take of my skin all the time, but it does, take a lot of attention without me really thinking about it much. Get the kids up, get them dressed, make lunches, make coffee, lotion my hands again, time to drive the kids to school. And then when I got home, it was time for coffee for myself. My hands and feet were feeling pretty dry since they were washed that morning, so time for even more lotion. One of my biggest struggles with this skin is just keeping it moisturized. And so after I got home, it was time for some amlactin, putting the seedlings out because I'm starting to harden them off. I find amlactin is kind of goopy and gross feeling, but it will keep my hands moisturized a bit longer. Time to work. I deserve amazing things. Good to remember. After a few hours of work, it was time to edit this video up and then do the voiceover on my bed next to this lazy fellow. Once that video was uploaded, I made myself a snack, gave the chickens the carrots. They really loved them. And then time to work some more. This is where my lotions come to die, and I just pull the dregs out because I'm sitting there and have time to deal with it. And my husband came home from work early today by surprise, so we went to get the kids together from school. And you guys know I gave that apple to the chickens. I love feeding them treats. The kids have been begging us to do some more outdoor water stuff now that the weather's gotten really hot, so we finally got this together, washed off that outdoor carpet, which was worse for wear, and we got the kids in the pool looking gorgeous outside. Don't come at me for my deck. I know it needs to be redone, but one thing at a time, and I only have so much money. And after all that work in the water and walking around outside, my hands and feet were looking a little dirty and definitely feeling pretty dry, so time for more lotion. I had a friend in middle school once who memorized my pattern for lotioning my hands, and she could do it exactly the same way I did, at the same time I was doing it. Time to water the garden. I should have done this in the morning, but I didn't. I was too preoccupied with working. And in the chamomile, I found a ladybug. I also found another little friend. Hi, friend. And later, I found another friend. Can you see him? He blends in so well. I love these frogs. Watering the peas. This garden will be full of frogs in a couple of months. Once they realize it'll be watered every day, they'll be here. I was walking along the side of the path to try and not make my feet any dirtier, but they were still getting pretty dirty. I could use a nap too, buddy. I thought I'd give the chickens a snack. I love watching them get all excited about a snack. Once they discover it, they all just run up and start pecking away. Time to feed the troops. Tuna fish sandwiches this afternoon. And, of course, celery scraps to the chickens. After washing my hands before and after preparing food, I needed lotion again. Time to clean up. Poor Chelsea. I told you guys the dirt really gets in the cracks of this skin, and there's really no avoiding it, especially if I'm going to choose to wear flip-flops, which I will because I do not want to be hot. Love sandals. Time to clean up. Why is this chair so dirty? Time to take a shower and try to scrub my feet. And after the shower, they're looking better, so they're a bit stained, but I did manage to get the dirt out of all those cracks. And I've been loving this very dry skin formula by Footlogix lately. It's different, but it's really moisturizing. It moisturizes very deeply, but then after it kind of dries out, I'm going to have to put on regular lotion. I had to defrost meat for dinner, and then I bought a bunch of clothes for myself and a couple for the kids, some dresses, but I didn't really have time in the store to try everything on, so I just brought it all home and figured I'd return what didn't fit. Finally got some shorts for summer. Feet feeling really dry, more amlactin this time, and now it's time to make dinner. Did you guys know that you can use your food processor to grate cheese? It's my favorite hack in the kitchen. Burritos for the kids, nachos for me, and of course, more lotion. Time for bed. This day kind of flew by. Look at that pupper. Oh, and mess. I try to keep the house really tidy, but there's only so much you can do. Throwing these in here and these in here and trying to get it all put away, and that looks better. There we go. And every night I lotion my son's hands and feet to try to keep them nice and soft. No, you can't come up, puppy. And look at how wonderful his feet are looking since they were shaved. I still haven't shared that video with you guys. He has his own lotions in his room. And look at this cute little cat that my daughter has to hold her glasses. Time to feed the dogs. Time to bring in the seedlings because it's getting late. And also time to feed the cats and go to bed. Hi, kitty pretties. I see you. And every night after we get into bed, my husband will lotion my feet as one of the last things we do in the day. It's a very sweet thing that he does. I used to be so self-conscious about this, but he's really helped me accept myself. Had to play Wordle, and I stayed up way too late. Whoops. Thanks for being here.